Okay, this is for a 2016 Toyota Corolla. The reason I took the airbag off was because the horn didn't work in the straight position, but when you turn it, the horn worked. So that pretty much is the clock spring back there. It's telling me that the clock spring is bad. This is the wire for the horn right here. It goes to this connector, and it gets connected right there to the clock spring. So to show you that how to remove the airbag, first you disconnect the battery, of course, that's obvious. But what's holding the airbag is these three springs right here. That one and the bottom one right there. There's three of them. And the way I did it was that first thing you do is take the cover, the bottom cover off, and the screw right here, and then the screw on the other side right there. Right there. Take those two screws off. Take the bottom cover off. Bottom cover off. And then the way I did it, I worked the bottom, and you have to, if you can see, you have to, what you're trying to do is pretty much trying to catch this right here to release. Let me show you. Release the spring. Release that right there. And there's three of those. There's this one also. And then there's one on this side. And you're trying to release that. The spring, the other part from the airbag goes here. So you're trying to move this out the way. That's what you're trying to do. But you're doing it from the back. You're fishing. You're fishing for that right there. And I did all three of those. You fish it from the back. This one I was able to fish it from the front, going through here. After I had the other two, I took this one off first, then this one, and then from the front I was able to catch this one and let it go from the front, so I did something like this, and like that. But first you have to release this one and that one from the back. Okay. Thank you very much. I forgot to tell you about the airbag. See the little yellow thing that locks the connector on the airbag. So you have to pop the little yellow thing out, like it is right there on the orange one, and then pull the connector out. So this is the lock position. You want to pop the little yellow thing out like it is on that one, and then when it's out, then you can pull it out. All right. And then after that, to remove the clock spring, you have to take out that nut right there. Okay, so when you're replacing the clock spring, on the back of it, you have this sensor, the steering sensor. So this needs to be taken out and put to the new one. And it's just held on there by these little tabs right here. And those two tabs. So this square piece and this round part is to steering sensor. So you remove that and put it onto your new clock spring, which I already did. So now I'm gonna go and reinstall it. Give you a view of it. When it's on the car, it's like this. So it's that blue connector on the bottom. Okay. So this is the old one without the sensor on the back, and this is the new one that I replaced the sensor, and so that's the new one. Let me show you the connections over here. Another thing, this harness is for the airbag. It looks like it comes out, but it does not come out. That harness does not come out. So when you're removing it, you just remove the center one and the right one. And be careful you don't bend none of the pins. Okay, everybody, so this is your clock spring. This specific one is for a 2016 Toyota Corolla. I removed the angle sensor, so this one is without the angle sensor, and it goes in the back. So this one is bad because the horn only worked in the left and right. If you kept it center, the horn did not work. So today, this video is just to see what's inside of it. So pretty much all I did was take all the tabs out. See the tabs? So if you take the tabs out, you can, from the inside, there's more tabs on the inside right there. So you take that part out, and then this back part comes off. That's the back part with all the tabs. And then on the inside is all it is try to do it one-handed. Ribbon cables. If you notice the green and yellow, that holds the loop in place right there. So when you turn, it holds it in place, the green and yellow. And all it is ribbon cables, 2 ribbon cables. They go to this connector right here. It's like hold it up. It's complete. Okay. So this comes off. Like I was saying, the green and orange is what holds those 2 loops in place. These 2 loops right here. And then, you know, it rotates left and right, whatever. So the ribbon cable, there's the connection point right there, and the other connection point is right here. I'm trying to push it out one hand. Hold on, 1 second. So see, that slides out like that. And the connection point is right there. You know, the ribbon cable is actually bent. You can see it, but it's bent. And it just connects to the back of there. So there really isn't anything you can repair on this. It's just there's a bad ribbon cable somewhere on one of these spots, probably on the end somewhere. It's probably that little kink right there. That's probably what was bad. The horn was bad on this one, and the horn goes through this connector. So there you have it. That's your clock spring internals, a ribbon cable. And if you know anything about ribbon cables in electronics, they always tend to go bad. I've swapped out many ribbon cables before. All right, thank you.